Uniswap Price Prediction. Thought to be dead or an underestimated opportunity, this altcoin could turn DeFi into an absolute trillion-dollar empire. Get to know Uniswap, the decentralized king that has already processed over 200 million trades. But now it gets exciting. With the new V4 upgrade, Uniswap could increase tenfold. Or will rivals snatch the crown away? In the next few minutes, I'll break down the numbers and the hype, whether Uniswap with this massive 83% valuation makes it your next winner. Stay tuned, you definitely won't believe what I'm about to say. So, what exactly is Uniswap now? Uniswap is a decentralized exchange protocol, or DEX, which essentially builds on the Ethereum blockchain and has an automated market maker model to enable token swaps without intermediaries. The native Uni token serves as a governance model and allows holders to make changes to the protocol. It was launched on the 2nd, November 2018, so all in all, Uniswap has been on the market for a long time and is a big player. Therefore, the question now is, how much potential does Uniswap actually still have? In the complete analysis, I will cover everything and give you the answer. If you don't know my channel yet, I analyze altcoins based on 20 metrics, numbers, data, facts, really in detail. In the end, I give a result in percentage indicating how good the altcoin actually is. And then I provide price scenarios, so you can roughly estimate where the journey is heading. If you want to have the 20 metrics explained by me personally, then I highly recommend this video here above. Which metric do you actually find the most important? Write it in the comments, I would be interested. Let's first get back to market capitalization. Well, in the end, it is indeed a high cap altcoin. They are in a strong position here. Growth is definitely still there. How much growth? We'll get to that later. In any case, a solid 7 in this area. Then, the circulating supply. How many unit tokens are already in circulation? 71% are already in circulation. That's massive. That is, of course, significantly above the value I always aim for with altcoins. And thus, the price pressure for the future is at least not as massive anymore. So all in all, very strong. That's why also an 8. How strong is the roadmap actually? I will link the roadmap from the past for you as always, a 4. In any case, they are extremely strong when it comes to the roadmap. They have really worked through the roadmap step by step. As investors, you can really rely on them to continually improve and expand Uniswap. Here they have especially Uniswap v4. But I'll get to that later. In any case, a strong 9 in this area. So, how strong is the team actually? What is the expertise within Uniswap? As already mentioned, it was founded by Hayden Adams and is supported by Uniswap Labs. All in all, they have a strong team. Which narrative do they actually serve? Well, the DEX narrative on Ethereum, especially of course the DeFi sector, meaning decentralized finance, to ultimately achieve financial independence for investors and ultimately users. Therefore, a strong 8. What problem does Uniswap actually solve? Ultimately, the problem of decentralized liquidity through automated market making, where in the end no middleman is needed in that sense. You don't need order books, and that makes the whole process significantly more efficient and cost effective. That's why it's also a 10 out of 10, because it's extremely important for Ethereum. Then sustainability, they are built on Ethereum. Ethereum has ultimately switched from proof of work to proof of stake, which has definitely increased efficiency. 8 in that area. What about the investors? They have some strong investors here. I will link the following additional information for you as always here. A strong 9 in that area. Who are the competitors? We have SushiSwap, then of course PancakeSwap on BNB, but also Curve. What advantage does Uniswap have now? Well, they are the leader in the field. They have extremely high liquidity, which is of course very relevant. But they are of course facing pressure in that sense. Pressure from alternatives, for example on BNB, which are significantly cheaper compared to Ethereum. Therefore, in that area, but still because they are ultimately the leader, ultimately on Ethereum, a strong 8. Marketing, how well are they doing there? Positioned, they rely on organic growth here, which is also strong, and community engagement. They focus more on organic growth rather than aggressive marketing campaigns. Therefore, in that area, still a solid 7. Stop! If you appreciate such in-depth analyses, feel free to leave a like. That supports my channel and my work. Thank you for that. I even found 2 interesting altcoins for next weekend. They have a relatively low market capitalization. What does that mean? Growth is extreme. Now that there's this huge dip, I'll introduce these altcoins to you next weekend. So if you don't want to miss them, subscribe to my channel now and don't forget to activate the bell so you get notified immediately. And now let's continue directly. So how simple is the idea behind Uniswap? In the end, it is easy to understand. Swaps on Ethereum, cost effective. essentially a middleman, decentralized. And Uniswap has been on the market for so long that almost everyone actually knows Uniswap. That's why the area is also strong A. What is the long-term vision of Uniswap? They have been on the market for a long time. What other visions do they actually have? On one hand, they naturally want to continue being the leading force on Ethereum. However, with the V4 upgrade, they want to significantly increase flexibility and efficiency. So in the end, they stick to what they know, but continuously improve it. A very important and good concept. That's why also a strong 9. So how does it look there? Is it deflationary, or is there a maximum supply? And Uniswap has a max supply, which is already positive. Then they have a burn mechanism. I will link more information here for you. In this area, a solid 7, then fully improved market capping. How are they rated? In this area, a strong 9. Liquidity. What can I say? They are extremely liquid, they are well traded. That's a strong 10. Token distribution. How does it look there? How was it in the beginning? As mentioned, Uniswap has been on the market for a long time, 60%. Initially went to the community, which is of course massive. The community holds the largest share, 21%. Went to the team, approximately 18% to the investors, and they had a 4-year vesting schedule until 2024. So all in all, very positive. That's why a strong 8. Top coin holders, how does it actually look there? 10 wallets hold 20-25%. This is quite typical for high cap altcoins, no big surprises. Therefore, a solid 7 in this area. Utility, what about the actual utility of the Uni token? On one hand, of course, voting rights, but ultimately the utility within the system. In any case, it still has strong utility. 8. Then, how does the community look? As mentioned earlier, they are more decentralized and focus on organic growth. Since they have been on the market for a long time, they naturally have a lot of followers on social media. They are active on X, on Discord in forums, a strong 9 in this area. They have already built a huge community. Then, what events are planned for the future? What's coming up? Well, they naturally want to further finalize the V4 upgrade. That is ultimately the most important thing. However, they still have some surprises in store for 2025. Ready? I will link everything for you here again. Definitely a strong 9 in this area. My conclusion on Uniswap, with 83.4%, they have truly reached the top among altcoins. But that is also absolutely justified. It is a DeFi heavyweight among altcoins. It has been on the market for a long time. It has proven technology, a solid team. Then the V4 upgrade leads to significantly better efficiency. And of course, growth. Despite tough competition, Uniswap continues to prevail. And due to the high market capitalization, is Uniswap really one of the pillars in the altcoin market? Then we come to price scenarios. As always, I have linked them here for you. In the best case, Uniswap can go over $83, an altcoin that should not be underestimated. In the end, due to the V4 upgrade, in my opinion, Uniswap has risen from the grave. And it will now surprise some of you, so one should definitely not declare Uniswap dead. If you want to buy Uniswap now, I will link you to a crypto exchange below where you can purchase Uniswap. And don't forget to always store your altcoins on a hardware wallet to ensure maximum security. I also linked the hardware wallet I recommend below. By the way, the crypto exchange Bybit had several LAM events again that could be extremely interesting for you. I linked the events in the comments below. If you use my links, you support my channel. There are no additional costs for you. Thank you very much for that. Now that you know the potential of Uniswap, I also link other DEX from another area here, also extremely exciting. This way you can make a comparison first. But before you click on the video, first like the video if you enjoy my analyses and if you don't want to miss any analyses in the future. I really have many more altcoins that are extremely exciting with massive potential. And right now the dip can be taken advantage of for that. Then subscribe to my channel here and definitely watch the next video afterwards. So see you soon.